Hey guitarists, it's Monday, so it's time for another episode of New Arrivals. We have 22 guitars to show you in today's episode. So strap yourselves in and let's get straight into this New Arrivals video. Hello guitarists, welcome back to Squealing Pig Guitars, the home of luxury drum machines here in Nottingham, England. My name is Ben Keightley and today we have 22 new guitars to show you. This is going to be a first look for me, so I've never seen any of these guitars before. These guitars have come straight from the customers that have sold these guitars to us. The reason we've done this video now is because these guitars are selling so quickly, so we wanted to get this in before they obviously sell. So there might be a few rusty strings, they may be a little bit dirty as they haven't gone through our setup process yet. So bear that in mind as you watch this video, and let's get straight into this Squealing Pig Guitars New Arrivals video. So guys, as you can see, we've got so many cases. We actually have 22 guitars here to show you today, and as I've mentioned, about £80,000 worth of guitars here. This is obviously the new stock for the shop. If you'd like to view any of these guitars, you can head over to Squealing Pig Guitars website. So we better get started today as it's a long episode, so let's pick out a case. So guys, it's time for guitar number one. I've not seen any of these guitars yet, so every guitar is going to be a little surprise. Can't wait for today. So yeah, black case to start off with. Let's open it up. So, inside, wow, that's very nice indeed. We've got a thin line Telecaster, and you don't see these every day, especially here at Squealing Pig Guitars. We've only had a few over the last couple of months that I can remember. But we've got a roasted maple neck on this one. It is a custom shop, and we've got a free bolt. So it's, you know, giving that kind of 70s vibe. But I'm just gonna have a look at the Floor Traveler and see exactly what we've got here. Wow, we've got a Masterbuilt. This is gonna be interesting. And I believe, yeah, this is a Dale Wilson, who's one of my favourite master builders, and this is a 72 Telecaster relic. Of course, here at Squealing Pig Guitars, we'll be doing a full review and demo of this guitar in the coming weeks, but for today's episode, we're just going to go over the specs of each of these guitars very, very quickly and keep it brief. But obviously, it's a thin line Telecaster. It looks incredible and has the wide range pickups, so I'm very excited to play this one. So this guitar has come in on consignment. That basically means that we're selling this guitar on behalf of a customer. If you're interested in selling your guitar through Squealing Pig Guitars, then hit the link down below. So yeah, guitar number one, Dale Wilson 72 Telecaster. Cool, guitar number two time. So, Gibson case for the Gibson fanboys out there, just like myself. This is a brown case, looks like quite a modern one. So let's open it up. It's Les Paul shaped, so I'm very excited. Before I get into this one though, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It takes 5 seconds and it really makes a difference. Thanks guys. So, opening up, we have a Les Paul Classic, which looks really vintage. It looks just like a Jessica, which is Slash's model. If you remove the pick guard, this would be very good for a Slash fan. This is a very heavy Les Paul. It's like a boat anchor, but it has a really nice plain top, nice mineral streaking. It's got that honey burst. Got that kind of, you know, aged binding, obviously from actual age. It looks like it's got a lot of patina on this guitar. These have the uncovered pickups as well. As I mentioned, if you take that pick guard off, it's going to look just like Jessica. I really like plain tops like this that have mineral streaking in. That gives it a little bit of character. Got them kind of green inlays, which is obviously like mother of pearl, but it's just aged that way. It's kind of a common feature of an early 2000s Les Paul, and I believe this is an early 2000s one. And yeah, got a really nice headstock on that one. So
it's 2005, this one.
2005. So yeah, definitely one for a Slash fan. Really cool Les Paul classic.
Sold as well, sorry.
It's sold.
Yeah.
Guitar number three, we've got a black case, and this looks like a PRS case. You can always tell by the big latches, but I'll say that and it won't be a PRS. Let's see. So guys, it's Ben here. I'm actually editing this video at the moment, and the microphone on this clip messed up for some reason, so apologies for that. So I'm going to do a voiceover here, but obviously we've got a Mark Tremonti signature model from PRS. This has this beautiful purple burst, which goes all the way onto the back of the guitar. What I love about this guitar is just how ergonomic and contoured it is. It has a lovely belly carve, really nice neck contour, and obviously you have that uncovered bridge pickup, which looks incredible. Of course, you have that wraparound tailpiece, so it's going to stay in tune like a dream when you're doing the heavy chugs. And I really like the inlays on this one. You have like abalone surrounded by mother of pearl. Really enjoyed checking out this model. It's Fender Custom Shop time. Let's get in this one. Oh wow, that's crazy. Is this the Levi Perry?
Yeah, so I must mention there was the guy that was selling this for, again this is a consignment sale. He saw that you were looking to potentially play a Jazzmaster with, was it fuzz circuit? I think you mentioned in one of the videos.
Yeah, I think I was also talking about the Castadosa guitars that have fuzz circuits in. But I've always been intrigued by these Jazzmasters that actually have a fuzz circuit in, so this will be my first time playing one. But I've also heard, you know, how good Levi Perry is at making guitars even, and obviously I love Jazzmasters, so this one's completely got my name on it. I've never seen these types of pickups, wouldn't even know what they are, but obviously got that kind of slightly green look to the guitar. Obviously got that 9-volt battery in for the fuzz circuit, but I'm very excited to play this guitar, and this will definitely have its own episode. Obviously got the matching headstock as well, but I know Levi Perry is definitely you know, breaking some ground in the Fender custom shop world, so make sure to watch out for a video on this. But for today's demo, we will do a short playing segment. So whenever I see a Gibson Custom Shop case, which is big like this, I always get excited because we're in 335 semi-hollow territory. So I'm very excited for this one. Let's open it up. Oh wow. Does that not just scream Dave Grohl to you? This is actually a very interesting model, this one. So it is technically a Trini Lopez, but we don't have the trapeze tailpiece. Instead, we have the stock tailpiece and the ABR1 with the nylon saddles, which is obviously a 60s spec. This one, though, is obviously going for the Dave Grohl after the Dave Grohl model. And obviously, the Dave Grohl model was actually made in the USA line. There was never a custom shop version of it. So this is basically the custom shop version, I guess, but without Dave Grohl's name to it. But I believe these were made for the Japanese market, and obviously it's made its way over here. So if you don't know what a Trini Lopez model is, basically a 335 with diamond F-holes. You have the same pickups, same kind of specs. It's a laminated body. Obviously got that really nice kind of 60s profile on this one with a mahogany neck, rosewood fingerboard, and with the split diamond inlays on this one, and then that kind of lovely Trini headstock. This one's going to go so quickly. It definitely needs clean, but we'll have to play some Foo Fighters on this one. So now I've got another PRS case. These are some of my favorite cases. These are the private stock ones, and it has that kind of mandala, kind of carpet-like exterior, but it's all blacked out with the brown bumpers. It's a very visually pleasing case. So I know this one's going to be special just by looking at this case. Opening it up, oh, it's a heavy lid. Wow, that is beautiful. So I've never seen one of these before. This is a Wood Library limited edition. It looks like a pretty early one as well. And look at that truss rod cover there, if Jack's going to get it just at this headstock end. Look at that, that's so cool. Also, the pickup is reversed. I don't know if that's something that a previous customer's done or what. Oh, wow. Sorry, I just interrupted myself there with that, with the wood. Looks like a kind of like a swamp ash body, maybe. Is that right?
Yeah, swamp ash body.
Reveal binding. It's definitely a mixed match of colours. Obviously got the blue on the back, the gold tuners, the kind of wood you know, the natural wood on the front, and then you've got that natural back. So it's definitely a bit of a kaleidoscope of different things. So it's definitely quite a unique PRS. I've never seen one quite like this before. Let me know in the comment section below, do you love or hate this PRS? Okay, now we're going to a little bit more of an affordable guitar. I'm presuming by the case, these are the Fender USA professional cases. They've got the TSA latches as well, really good for them traveling musicians. So let's open it up. So here we have a Fender Elite Stratocaster HSS. These have the noiseless pickups in. It also got that 2-point tremolo. So obviously just 2 points, stays in tune really nicely. It does look like this one needs a little bit of a setup though, it's sitting a mile in the air. We also have that contoured heel, made in Corona, California, very kind of classic design, but you know, propelled into the modern era with locking tuners, I assume a flatter radius, quite a thin neck, and obviously you've got that HSS design, so you've got every tone that you'd want. You've also got the S1 switch, which pushes in there. When I was in Nashville, I saw so many musicians in bars playing these guitars. They seem to be like the working man's, or working musicians' Fender Stratocaster. It does everything, and it's very reliable. So obviously, big heavy duty case, good pickup options, it's great for a musician. So we've got another Gibson case now, and this is looking like a 2015 era one. So the you know, vintage connoisseurs, the purists, close your eyes now or look away so you don't get upset. But yeah, let's open it up. These are really cool hard cases, by the way, very heavy duty. Opening it up, yes, we've got a 2015 Les Paul Standard. I believe this is one with like a plus top or something. Jack will have to remind me, but what's the exact model of this one?
So I think a lot of people get confused with these because they did do premium quilt tops on this. This is actually a sprint run, and what differs with this one compared to like the standard premium run they did was just the abalone inlays. Also you got the abalone switch tips here as well on top of there. But another quite unusual feature as well is they used like a candy clear coat, so you can actually see like a very sort of like metallic-y sort of like candy finish, especially if you look on the back. You'll be able to see on the back.
Yeah.
You see how it's like got a slight sparkle to it.
Yeah. The weird specs about the 2015 as well, which obviously a lot of purists don't like, is that you have the wider nut width. So it's a very wide neck. Feels more like a Stratocaster than a Les Paul. That's a thin profile as well. You have every single knob does something, you know, out phases, blow switches, split coils, all that type of stuff. You have higher gain pickups. You have the robo tuners, which definitely stirred the pot when they were released.
It's worth noting on these as well, they don't have the fret nibs, so they came out of the factory without the fret nibs.
I didn't know that. That's
And
crazy.
also a lot of people do change these robotic tuners for like occlusion, because they can be a bit iffy to use, but these actually function really well on this one.
Okay, so now we've got another Collins guitar, and a couple of weeks ago we did the Julian Large guitar, and a lot of you guys seem to really like that guitar, so we're eager to get more Collins in. This one is what they call the i30. Opening it up, that's just so classic, using that kind of John Lennon type vibe. Got the two P90s in that one, the kind of trapeze tailpiece. It's looking really cool, this one. I'm very excited to play this. Oh, that wood grain on the back is lovely as well, kind of reminiscent of a walnut TDC from Gibson. These guitars are so light, as you can see. You know, it's extremely light guitar. It's a little bit shorter scale length as well by just looking at it. You have them ivory tuning buttons, look really nice. But yeah, a lot of you guys said in that Julian Large video that you'd like to see one of these guitars shoot it out against a Gibson variant, so we'll make sure to do that video in the next couple of weeks. Make sure to leave a like and we'll do it. But yeah, I'm really liking the look of this one, and we'll have to plug this one in as it's so light, it has to be so resonant. So, got a massive Gibson case, so that always means we're going to get something a bit special, but on the side here it obviously says Firebird 7, so we all know what we're going to get. This is a Gibson USA guitar, so let's open it up. We don't get a lot of Firebirds on the channel at all, so this is going to be exciting. So, opening it up, wow. Now that is a regal looking guitar. So, this is a Firebird 7 from the Gibson USA line. Firebird 7 is the highest end Firebird. Obviously, you get the 3 mini humbuckers. You get the walrus tooth tremolo design, which is literally just a bent piece of metal. But obviously, you get these on the 64 SGs. We've got a 3-way switch, 2 volumes, 2 tones. Obviously, got the big block inlays with the ebony fingerboard, and the headstock is just so cool on these ones, and the tuners on the back there could literally be some sort of Viking war weapon. These are such cool guitars, and as I said, I don't think I've ever played one. I mean, I might have, but I've not played one for a long time. Definitely never done a review and demo on them, so I'm very excited to play one of these. But this is really cool. Gold hardware, red finish, ebony fingerboard. What's there not to like about this? I can't believe this is not a custom shop instrument. This is just, it just says made in USA, so I assume it's a USA line one. But yeah, very cool. Okay, now it's time for some Gibson Custom Shop Les Pauls. So let's open up this one, see what we've got. It's in a little Lifton style case. Opening it up, it's just an amazing 58, I'm going to assume, Les Paul, or is it a 59 with a plain top? 58 Les Paul. Really nice kind of yellow burst on this one. It doesn't look like a honey burst, but it might be. But it has a very like yellow tinge in person. Obviously got the custom buckers. You guys know Les Paul standard by now. We've featured these so many times on the channel. I really like how dark the aniline dye on this one is as well. That's got some really nice streaking if we're getting close there. But yeah, a really nice 58 Les. Now we have a Gibson Custom Shop case, black case, so it's kind of thrown back to the early noughties, and it looks like an SG from the exterior anyway, so let's open it up. So opening it up, we have a beautiful SG free pickup, but they call it the Les Paul Custom, and the reason for that was because I believe these were made in like the early 60s, and they basically discontinued the Les Paul with the SG, so they just moved Les's name onto this model. But obviously it has all the tuxedo appointments. You have the split diamond inlay, lovely Gibson logo. This is in that Polaris white finish, but it has aged to a little bit of like a banana cream. Got the 3 gold humbucking pickups. You've got the ABR1 bridge. It's just a lovely SG, and I've never actually played a Les Paul custom SG like this one, so it'll definitely make for an interesting video. So I guess we'll have to plug this one in. This is another consignment piece from the same gentleman mentioned previously, so let's open it up and see what we've got. Nice. Let's just take this. So I'm assuming another master built by the little signature down here.
Yeah, it's Todd Krause this time.
Todd
and
Krause.
It's unusual thing about this one, it's got a hardtail.
Oh yeah, you don't see that every day. So I know there's quite a big cult following for hardtail Strats. Firstly, this is a very light Stratocaster, really nice Swan Pash body, I assume. Hardtail Strats are a little bit more snappy, people say. You guys can be the judge of that. I don't think I've played a hardtail Strat. I might have, but I don't remember. But obviously got that silver kind of anodized guard, 3 single coil pickups. Obviously we'll go into all the details of this one in a demo video, but it's just a very cool looking Strat with a very nice metallic color. Yeah, really cool Todd Krause master built Stratocaster. Now moving on with another Fender Strat. This is American Standard in a silver finish, really nice. But yeah, these look really cool. It's got that kind of satin finish on the neck. Quite a slim neck, but you can see by the back there how it's a little bit more of an older fashioned one without the contoured heel. I love this finish as well. It looks like the finish that the Eric Clapton ones were finished in for a little bit, but it's a really nice silver kind of colour with the Fender tuners. Very nice kind of bog standard Strat, but it does everything that you need. So more Gibson Custom Shop now. Very happy boy I am. Let's open it up. We've got the more modern style 5 latch case. Opening it up. Oh wow. Yeah. I've seen a few of these in the past. We've had quite a few of these over the years, even when I just started playing with Squealing Pig. But this is a Billy Gibbons guitar, so it's actually a hollowed out LP. You don't have any pickup select switch. You've obviously got the hot rod paint, and I believe these were actually hand painted. I'm not sure if this one is, but they had a series where Billy actually hand painted all this like, you know, hot rod design. But basically the way this guitar works, you have 2 volumes for each pickup, and then you have a tone control. So you can get some really interesting Les Paul tones out of this one. These also have the kind of infamous, really expensive Seymour Duncan. They also did this one in an aged finish, but I believe this is just the VOS one. But it's definitely been played a little bit. This is BGGT 135. It's always great to see a Billy Gibbons signature. These are awesome. So we've got another lovely private stock PRS case. Let's open it up. Oh wow. So I believe this is now the Brazilian rosewood one, right, Jap?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, nice one. And it looks like a modern Eagle 5. This has got a very interesting finish. A gentleman named Daniel, who brought his PRS collection in, has a very similar kind of finished McCarty. I love this figuring to this guitar, and also just like the color of it. It's such a unique finish, obviously offsetted by that kind of natural back of the mahogany, and then a very, very tight pinstriping to that flamed maple neck. I always love on the PRS private stock stuff how they use wood as the tuning buttons. I think that's a really cool kind of high-end touch, and obviously you've got the modern eagle logo on the top there. Obviously these guitars do sound amazing, they play amazing, but obviously they are like collector's pieces. They're really artistic masterpieces. So you want to be very careful with these guitars. I know whenever I play these ones I always get a bit sweaty because I don't want to scratch them. But this is a really cool modern Eagle 5. You've obviously got all the different options. A 5-way switch, you can split down these TCI humbuckers, 1 volume, 1 tone, and even an additional switch here, which I'm not too sure what it does. Each one of these private stock guitars comes with a spec sheet, and it's all signed by Paul. And on the back, you also get Paul's signature, which is really cool. But yeah, a PRS private stock modern Eagle 5 with Brazilian rosewood. So now we've got an Epiphone case. You don't see these all the time. We don't get a lot of Epiphones on the channel. We obviously had that Jared James Nichols one in a couple of weeks ago. Wow, that is beautiful. As you guys know, I love my sage green guitars. This is in that olive drab finish. But basically, from what I'm seeing here, this is based off a ES345, as you have the kind of Veritone circuit, you've got the Bigsby, but then it has them Trini Lopez appointments, so the diamond F-holes, and obviously the humbuckers with the ebony fingerboard and the block inlays. This is a very regal looking Epiphone. It looks very expensive, and I love the olive drab green. So I assume this is a very good deal for the price. Obviously a signature model as well. Yeah, awesome Epiphone. And I love this new Epiphone headstock. It's not as gaudy as it used to be. It's looking a little bit more Gibson-y with the open buck design. You also have Grover tuners on this one. My first guitar was an ES dot Epiphone, and this one definitely feels way better than that one. So Epiphone are definitely making strides in the budget guitar market. So we've got another oversized Gibson case, so it's probably going to be another Firebird if we've got these from the same collector. Opening it up, wow, we've got a reverse Firebird. So I have played a reverse Firebird before. I remember it was a blue one when we had the old shop ages ago. 2 humbuckers, kind of more of a classic Gibson looking guitar with the ABR1 bridge and stop tailpiece. This one comes with a magazine. Jack has told me actually features the guitar, so if we can find it, we'll show you. I don't know if we'll find it. Let's see. Got the guitar. Is this the exact guitar?
It's the exact guitar, but the original owner has switched these 2 pickups for bare knuckles.
Not that I'm biased or anything, but I don't like the look of them pickups. These look way better. So he's definitely done a good job there. This is obviously before they came with the leather-bound booklets as well, so we've got the kind of tatty-looking certificate, which I think is really funny with these guitars.
I like them certificates.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Interesting taste. Another Fender case. Oh wow, it's beautiful. Is this one that I've already done on, or is it?
Yeah. It's been featured on your channel, but yeah. It hasn't been featured on the...
Nice one. So this one's basically, without looking at the COA, this definitely has that kind of John Mayer vibe. So you've got a 60s style Stratocaster gold hardware with the Charlotte Mother of Pearl tuners, which is kind of a John Mayer, Stevie Ray Vaughan signature thing. You can tell that someone's definitely spec'd this out. I know Anderton's did a run of John Mayer inspired Stratocasters. Obviously it's not affiliated with John Mayer, but it has that spec. I love this colour as well. It's kind of got a little bit of a sparkle flake in it.
It's like a silk green, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing. You really have to see this finish in person to really truly kind of admire it. I know in the videos I did last week, it kind of just looks green, but it has so many dimensions to the colour. But yeah, cool relic job as well. Another Gibson case now, USA. Let's open it up. This looks an SG. Nice one. So it's just a classic Les Paul SG. Obviously this is with the sideways vibrola on it. These ones are quite hard to operate, obviously being a sideways system, but it's more just for the look. But this is just a classic SG, nice thin neck, and it's actually a made in USA one, so it's not a custom shop one. I actually thought it was a custom shop for a little bit then. But yeah, really cool value guitar, classic SG. We've got another Gibson Custom shop case. Let's open it up. Inside, classic Les Paul. We've got a nice bourbon burst on this one of my favourite colours. Obviously that tobacco looking burst. This one's quite interesting because it has a gold back cover, which is cool. I don't know if that's a new thing they're doing.
I think it's just because it's a 25 model. I think they've just changed that plate somewhat.
Is it 2025?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So this must be the new thing they're doing. I've not seen one of these before. Nice plain top, 50x spec, basically. You all know what this Les Paul is all about. So it's time for the last guitar of today's episode. Before I get into this one, make sure to hit that like button if you've enjoyed today's video. Comment your favorite guitar in the comment section below, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. But let's open up this Gibson Custom acoustic. Wow, that is a beauty. So inside we have a very special edition Hummingbird Regal edition. Jack, you have to tell me what this is all about because I don't know.
Yeah, it's exactly that. It's a Gibson Hummingbird Regal. Again, this is a limited piece. I think there was just over 100 of these made. I can't be sure, to be completely honest with you. Again, being a limited piece, it does have a few unique features. One being that it's got Evo Gold frets, and I think you can see by the split inlays there, they've got these really cool, like, sort of gold surrounds to the inlays as well, which look pretty cool.
Yeah, in person it really makes it pop out of that ebony fingerboard. And obviously you've got that kind of Martin D45 type binding on it.
Yeah, you've got abalone binding around the edge there, which is again really
nice. The hummingbirds in gold as well, and oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, so 3-piece back, so you've got 2 rows with maple in the middle.
Very nice, like inlay.
Yeah.
On the side, very nice. It reminds me of that SJ200 that we had in.
Yeah, it's got a bit of flame to it as well, that mahogany, isn't it?
Interesting enough as well, it says it's like the old custom shop logo at the back with 2018 it says. But yeah, you don't see these every day. If you're into kind of rare acoustics, this could be the one for you. But this is the Gibson Hummingbird Acoustic Regal. I've just been informed that this one's sold as well, so sorry if I've caused any tears there. But yeah, that's the Gibson Hummingbird, the only time you'll get to see it. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode 2 of the New Arrivals series that we're doing. Obviously the first episode was last week, you guys seem to really like it, so hopefully this one does well today. So obviously all the guitars that we featured in today's video haven't gone through our setup process yet. So they've just come in fresh from, you know, customers. If they're consignments, it'll just be from obviously their customers' houses, and they've come here straight away. So they haven't had a change of strings, they haven't been cleaned, and obviously they need to be set up by our in-house team here. So if you see a rusty string or two or some dust on the guitars, that's obviously not how we sell these guitars, that's just the condition that they've come in on. But it just goes to show how well our team here at Squealing Pig Guitars set up these guitars, as whenever I get them for the demos, they always feel squeaky clean and play amazingly. But yeah, just keep that in mind for today's video. But as always, thank you so much for watching this New Arrivals video. I really enjoy doing these on a Monday. I think it's a little bit of a different video for you guys. So comment down below which was your favourite guitar from today's episode. I think my favourite was the Jazzmaster Levi Perry. I also really like the Collins i30. That one's a really cool model as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this New Arrivals video. Make sure to leave a like if you've enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new. But that is the end of today's video, guys. My name is Ben Keightley, and I'll see you tomorrow for another one. But until then, keep rocking, guys. I'll see you soon.